The Catholic Church stands at a very important moment in its history. Right now, behind the closed doors of the Vatican, 135 cardinals from across the world are preparing for one of the most important decisions they will ever make. They are about to elect the next pope. After the passing of Pope Francis, the future of the Roman Catholic Church is wide open. The choice of the new pope will shape the lives of more than 1.4 billion Catholics around the world. It will also send a strong signal about the future direction of the Church, whether it will become more conservative, remain progressive, or take a completely new path that no one expects. This time, choosing the next pope is more unpredictable than ever. Unlike past conclaves where many of the cardinals knew each other well, the majority of the cardinals gathering now have never participated in a papal election before. Many of them had not even met each other until they arrived in Rome over the past week. This adds a whole new level of uncertainty to the election. No one knows exactly how the voting will unfold. There is a real sense that anything could happen. Most of the cardinals voting now were appointed by Pope Francis himself over the past 12 years. 8 out of 10 voting cardinals owe their positions to Francis. In fact, just last December, 20 new cardinals were appointed. Many of them come from places that had never had a cardinal before, countries like Mongolia, Iran, and Algeria. This new global spread was something Pope Francis worked hard to achieve. He wanted the leadership of the Church to better reflect its global nature, moving away from its traditional dominance by Europe and North America. But even though Pope Francis appointed most of the electors, that doesn't mean they will simply pick someone just like him. History has shown that no pope can truly control who comes after him. Even when a pope tries to stack the deck in his favor, the conclave has a way of surprising everyone. Right now, behind the scenes in the Vatican, lobbying is in full swing. While the official deliberations of the conclave are still a few days away, informal discussions have been happening everywhere, in the dining rooms, in the gardens, even in the corridors of the Vatican. According to historians, conversations about the next pope probably began months ago, as it became clear that Pope Francis's health was failing. There are more than 20 cardinals who have been identified by Vatican experts as possible candidates for the papacy, but just because someone is seen as a favorite at the start doesn't mean they will make it to the end. In fact, history tells us that early frontrunners often fall out of favor as the voting progresses. When Jorge Mario Bergoglio became Pope Francis in 2013, he was not seen as a leading candidate at first. It was only as the voting went on that the cardinals began to rally around him. Now, conservative and progressive factions are working hard to influence the outcome. Some well-known conservative figures like Raymond Burke from the United States and Gerhard Müller from Germany are believed to be pushing for a more traditionalist pope. Burke is known for his support of Donald Trump and for his strong conservative views on issues like sexuality and church authority. Müller recently warned that the Church could even face a split if an Orthodox pope is not elected. On the other side, the progressive camp includes figures like Jean-Claude Hollerich from Luxembourg, Timothy Radcliffe from the United Kingdom, and Michael Czerny from Canada. These men are seen as champions of a more open, inclusive church, more aligned with the spirit of Pope Francis. But the lines are not always so clear. Many cardinals hold a mix of views. Some are conservative on certain topics like doctrine and traditional liturgy, but more liberal on issues like social justice, climate change, and poverty. The future pope might come from this middle ground, appealing to both sides. Pope Francis tried to make the College of Cardinals younger and more diverse. He believed that the leadership of the Church should reflect its true nature, a global church made up of many different cultures and experiences. Today, only 39% of voting cardinals are from Europe, 18% come from Asia, another 18% from Latin America and the Caribbean, and 12% from sub-Saharan Africa. This is a major shift compared to the past. Pope Francis also wanted to lower the age of the electors. Several of the cardinals appointed last December are under 60 years old, including Mykola Bichak, a Ukrainian-born bishop now serving in Melbourne, Australia. He is only 44 years old. Choosing a younger pope could mean a much longer papacy, with a chance to carry forward major reforms. As the conclave